Not going to give anyone a false hope either that we will be, by morning, back to normal.
With that, 500,000 people were told not to drink or even touch the water in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan. Toledo announced the advisory 10 years ago today in the early morning hours of Saturday, August 2nd, 2014. It quickly evolved to a warning only to avoid drinking the tap water and lasted a full 48 hours until tests showed the water was safe that Monday morning. The following year, Toledo launched its water quality dashboard. That color-coded warning system became an early warning for problems with our drinking water until the end of 2019. That August, Toledo Mayor Wade Kapsakavich said there would never be another water crisis in Toledo, that the process at Toledo's water treatment plant would keep us from it ever happening again. That same month, Toledo and other communities came together to create the Regional Water Commission. Its goal was to get neighboring cities and villages to work as one to set water rates and protect our most valuable resource.
And after all of that, the 2014 water crisis is still something many of us remember vividly. Amanda Fay shares the stories of several people who will never forget.
It felt very apocalyptic, like very scary.
We had to brush our teeth with bottled water.
I can't believe it's been 10 years. That's a long time.
It may seem like a lifetime ago. August 2nd, 2014, Saturday morning.
The algae issue. This is not the simplest of all issues.
When Toledo Mayor D. Michael Collins gave update.
The non-consume is still in place.
After update.
And I am not going to make a decision to expose the city until I feel that I can put my head on a pillow and be comfortable with my decision.
That decision came from testing at Toledo's water treatment plant. Data showed elevated levels of microcystin coming from Lake Erie. The problem? A toxic algal bloom stalled over the source of our drinking water.
You don't think of that happening in Toledo, Ohio, or on the Great Lakes. We've got the largest freshwater supply in the world here.
People rushed to the stores and cleared the shelves.
I was nervous that we wouldn't be able to get to the stores quick enough. I was nervous that they were going to be really packed and they were going to run out of supplies for everyone.
We had to cook with bottled water, and it was so scary because it was hard to come across water. The stores had pretty much been cleared out everywhere.
Demand outweighed supply.
Let's send a big message to the country that Ohio's got its act together.
Ohio Governor John Kasich called in the National Guard. Some businesses took advantage of the situation.
Anyone in Toledo who thinks that they were, a victim of price gouging or some unconscionable behavior as far as the price of water, contact the Ohio Attorney General's office.
Prices shot up and dozens of complaints about price gouging came in the days that followed.
But it was so hard to find it. People waiting in lines and, having it be rationed was pretty scary.
But mostly, people came together and looked out for one another.
We were kind of on vacation when the whole thing kind of exploded, so I think some of our family members got us water and dropped it off and everything too. I think we were lucky enough that we had some people that were looking out for us too when we got back that we were okay with it.
I'm pretty thirsty right now because it's been a long day. Here's to you, Toledo. You did a great job.
Glad that's over. It was pretty disturbing at that time, so I really hope those days are behind us and we don't see that again this coming summer. So let's hope it all has gone away for good.
How long were you on TV that day?
15 hours.
Look at this rock star.
Our news director at the time called. I had 2 little ones at the time, and husband was trying to figure out where to get water, and he said, come on into work. Then Jerry came in, and we were on for the long haul.
From when to when, kind of?
Maybe 9, 10 a.m. until, I don't know, past dinner time, and then other people would come in and take relief over.
So they were funneling, reporters were live around the city. I was...
Yeah, and they'd bring us in slices of pizza here and there. When he was reading, I'd be over here eating a piece of pizza, and vice versa.
The stuff you do when you're doing live TV. Well, WTO 11 is committed to protecting our water. For all the past coverage on the 2014 water crisis and what we've learned and done since then, you can find all of our past stories online at WTOL.com under the Protecting Our Water section.